celebration, but much rather a protest. What we have here is the trade unions protest at government economic policy winding down. The whole of Buenos Aires has really come to a standstill as unions were expecting hundreds of thousands of protesters here today in the very heart of the Argentine capital. Whether or not they quite reach that number remains to be seen. Many unions didn't take part in this protest because of differences within the trade unions themselves. But all the same, what was going on here is a protest at the level of inflation that is eating away at workers' wages. In the last year, inflation was nearly 25% here in Argentina, and the year before that, inflation was over 40%. So wage negotiations are taking place in Argentina right now. The government is looking to push down inflation, and so the wage negotiations are a vital part of that. But obviously the workers are looking to resist that. They say their spending power has already been eaten away. So the unions have always had a very important role in Argentine society. In many industries, up to 90% of workers are affiliated to a trade union. And the unions, as well as just representing the workers' demands when it comes to wage negotiations, also have hospitals, they have sports complexes, and really fulfill a number of roles in people's lives here in Argentina. So there's a real tradition of trade unions here in Argentina. They're very powerful when it comes to negotiating. That said, there's real tension then between the unions and the government. There's also internal wranglings. Some unions have seen an increase in employment in recent months, particularly construction, so they're not taking part in this protest today, but many others are being affected. There are factories that are closing, industry is falling, so jobs are being lost, and that's really what's pushing this kind of show of power from the unions. But at the same time, you have this face-off between union leaders and the government, with a number of union leaders under investigation on corruption charges. So there's real tension here, and not least as well because what we've seen is as a series of reforms by the Mauricio Macri government are being pushed forward, both in labour and also in pensions. We're seeing real tension on the streets. In December, when Congress voted over the pension reform, there was an all-out battle outside Congress which lasted for many hours. So there was expected to be points of tension today here in Buenos Aires. We haven't seen that as yet, but nonetheless what we've seen here is many people talking to us about their situation. They're angry at what they say is the government refusing to listen to their demands as their spending power is being lost. And so now what the unions are saying that they'll be looking perhaps at a strike, a full national strike in the month of March. That remains to be seen whether the unions can agree on that. Joel Richards then for CGTN at the trade union march in Buenos Aires.